This is Bad Day. So here we go. So all that is left hand E flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, sorry. I suck at this. So, and then E flat and G, E flat and B flat. Then it goes E flat and G, and then E flat and A flat. So just repeat that a couple times and then go E flat and G, E flat and A flat. Now if you can't get that rhythm right, it takes a little while to get it syncopated, but I'll try it a little slower for you. In the accents somewhat too, so when you play those, you play them a little bit more accented. So you do that a couple times, and then you go into this part. So it goes. Where's the moment you need it the most? You can't get the leaves and the magic is lost. You tell me your blue skies fade to gray. You tell me your passion's gone away, and I don't need no carrying on. You probably can't see my left hand, but I will scroll down a little bit more so you can see. I'll just tilt the camera. So this part is basically chords. Single chords, which I'm just repeating. So it's a C, E flat, and G, and a C in the bass. Going to this one. So B flat in the bass, B flat, E flat, and G in the right hand. And a nice big 4-note chord. I don't know if Daniel himself does it this way, but I do. A flat, C, E flat, and G. Okay, so again, those three plus this one. Then you go to this one, which is a G in the bass down here, if you can see this. Right there, G. And G, B flat, B flat. Then it goes to another nice rich 4-note chord, a nice minor 7, F, F in the bass, F, A flat, C, and E flat. So again, that chord progression is then you go back to a B flat. And then I like to go, which is B flat, D, F as your chord, and then you just go C, F to C and D. Okay, so you tell me your blue skies fade to gray, you tell me your passion's gone away, and I don't need no carrying on. Alright, and then it goes into second verse. Next lesson. So this is the second verse. After coming out of this nice F minor 7 chord, the words are, and I don't need no carrying on. You head right into this chord. So this is basically the reverse of the first verse. If you remember, the first verse has an E flat and a B flat, which you probably can't see in this camera. It's B flat above. It's a nice open fifth sound. So reverse that, make it a fourth. B flat and E flat. Same bass line, except an octave lower for fullness and sound. And same rhythm, really. And I do this little fill, which is basically just 2 chords. It's this one, which is an F, a B flat, and a D, played twice, and then going into E flat, A flat, and C. So, okay, so notice my fingerings on this too, which makes it flow easily. So I've got fingers 1, 3, and 5, and 2 and 4 are there, poised and ready for the next notes, A flat and C flat, and your thumb will move down to the E flat. Now don't play it like this. See how I just contorted my wrist by shifting down. You have to shift these chords comfortably. So if you try to play the chord like this, your wrist is going to be all contorted. So slide in those fingers in the white keys. It's okay to hit them near the back of the keys. They're long enough. So you need your wrist fairly straight. You don't want any contortionist acts here. So, alright. Standing in line, just hitting it low. You pick up a smile with the coffee to go. And then on the second fill, it's kind of the reverse. Starting with the same chord, the F, B flat, and D. And I just do this, and then shift up one note, which is F, B flat, E flat, and then I do a fifth on the top of that. So again, my fingering is kind of flowing, and I hit the B flat and F with 2 and 5. Okay, so again, you're standing in line just to hit a new low. You pick up a smile with the coffee to go. And that heads right into the same chords as the pre-chorus of the first verse. So you tell me your life's been way offline. You're falling to pieces every time, and I don't need no carrying on, 'cause you had a bad day. Okay, so that's the same chords again, essentially. That, if you remember from the first lesson. Sometimes I like to add a little F, just for flavor, just heading down to that third chord. Thus, and then going into this. And sometimes I break up that one, add a little rhythm. Now on this, you have to play that rhythmically different from the first verse because you're heading into the chorus now. So what I'm doing is in the right hand, hitting this 3 times. It's kind of like a B flat suspended chord, I guess. B flat, E flat, and F, heading into a B flat, D, F. Just kind of pound out a rhythm in the left hand. And maybe an octave for fullness and sound again. So which is a B flat here and a B flat on the bottom. You might not be able to see it. Okay, so going from, and I don't need no carrying on, 'cause you had a bad day, you take it one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around, you say you don't know, and so on and so on. That'll be my third lesson. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Hello, here we are for part 3 of How to Play Bad Day by Daniel Powder. This is the chorus. After you finish the second verse, you'd be coming out of this chord, singing, and I don't need no carrying on. Okay, and you'll end with that sound. Give it a little break, give it a little pedal break. So, and I don't need no carrying on, 'cause you had a bad day. Come right in on the word day on this chord. So that is double E flats in the left hand, followed by the B flat, E flat, and G in the right hand, which is basically an E flat major chord. Then going into this one, which is an A flat major 7 chord, A flat in the left hand, A flat, C, E flat, and G in the right hand. Okay, so to that, to this one again, look familiar? That one comes a lot. This one again, which is the B flat suspended chord, which is a B flat in the left hand, B flat, E flat, and F in the right hand. Now I kind of go back and forth between those a little bit as well. So from this B flat suspended to the B flat major chord, which is still a B flat in the bass, and B flat, D, and F in the right hand. Okay, so because you've had a bad day, you're taking one down, you sing a sad song just to turn it around, you say you don't know, you a smile and you go for a ride. So that's basically the same thing twice in the chorus. And then you go into this. Cause you had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. You might recognize that progression because it's the same progression as used in the verse. So it's this chord. That one. Okay, going back to that B flat suspended again. You had a bad day. Okay, and then that goes into the little fill that comes after the chorus. I'll have to show you that in another lesson because I think you can only see that note. And I'm going to go up here. So again, the chorus is, I'll do it with the rhythm now, so. Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work at a smile and you go for a ride. You had a bad day, the camera don't lie. You're coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. You had a bad day. And so on and so on. So I hope that was sufficient. I hope you got what you need from that. Hi, this is part 4 for Bad Day tutorial. It's about 3 o'clock or so in the morning, so forgive me if I'm going to talk a little softer and maybe play a little softer. So this is the little run, the little fill-in melodies that, that comes after the first chorus. So what I'm doing is do this again, that same little riff. Now I'm going to go up high and do a little melody up here, fill it in with some open fifths on the B flat and G. Little fills up on the top. And do that run again. Nice little chord here, E flat, A flat, C. Okay, so you know, it might be a little complicated, but that's what's kind of hard to teach this part of it, because I play it totally different probably from what you hear in the CD. Well, you hear these little melodies, but Daniel might not play it himself this way. I'm not really sure. So here it goes. Little melody. Now you don't need to do this stuff if you don't want to, but it kind of needs something to fill it in. So as long as you get back here. So this basically happens twice, the E flat, F, G, A flat happens again, and then a little melody. Okay, so I might look like I'm playing this kind of awkward, but my hand is actually in between these tripod legs here, so sorry if it looks awkward. It feels awkward. So I'll try this again a little slow. This is what I do. Goes into "You Need a Blue Sky" part. So get what you can out of that. But anyway, moving on to the next part, which I'm back down here doing the "You Need a Blue Sky Holiday" part. So that's on a lot of the same chords, which is "You need a blue sky holiday." Alright, so you've seen that chord before. That one. That one, which is, see it? The point is you alive, which is, you've seen this before. And what they say, you've seen that before. F minor 7 again, we all love that one. And I don't need no carrying on. The B flat suspended, going to the B flat again. Okay, so that's that same little progression again, going into the chorus again. Then after the chorus comes the bridge, which I guess will have to be part 5. So hold out for that one. Bye. So this is the bridge. Coming out of the last chorus, you're going to end on da 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 da. Coming back down and you really don't mind. You had a bad day. So instead of da da dum, you had a bad day, had a bad day. Instead of that finishing up the chorus, you're just gonna end it on you had a bad day. Ooh, holiday. And all I'm doing there, it sounds full and stuff, but all I'm doing is just hitting the same chord. This one, that F minor 7 chord. I got an F here in my left hand, F up here, A flat, C, and E flat. Can jazz it up a little bit, rhythm it up, break it up, however you feel. Sometimes the system goes on the blink. Alright, so I'll just sing this through the way I do it anyway, and you know, again, it's Bad Day my way, so might not be exactly what you hear, might not be exactly how you hear Daniel sing it, because I sing it to my voice. So here it is, just right through the bridge. Sometimes the system goes on the blink and the whole thing turns out wrong. You might not make it back, and you know that you can be all that strong, and I'm not wrong. Okay, so it's a couple of different chords at the beginning. It's 2 chords, A sharp, C sharp, F sharp, with an F sharp in the bass. So that one is changing to a B chord. So we got a B in the bass, B, D sharp, F sharp in the right hand. Okay, back to the F sharp chord, back to the B chord. Okay, so to make it very simple, playing wise, it's this. Sometimes the system goes on the blink and the whole thing turns out wrong. You might not make it back, and you know that you can be all that strong, and I'm not wrong. Going to this chord. It's a pretty little chord with a B flat in the bass, and then in the right hand it's B flat, E flat, F, and G. Okay. I'm not wrong. Whatever, however I do that with my voice. Kind of like this. I do that little flick. I like that. B flat in the bass, D and F in the right hand. So this to that. If you can't do the flick, you can just go. Okay? And then remember that little thing from the first or second lesson? Okay, so to recap those chords. Okay, and of course I can't really go into a whole lot of detail about the rhythm because it's a little complicated and I might play it different every way, and basically it's something you have to kind of feel and make up your own little rhythm for it, because you know, it will get too complicated trying to say, well, play the right hand first, play the left hand, play it, do this back and forth, break them up, and so on. So you can stylize it however you like, and please do, which is why I can't explain my rhythm, because I might play it different every time. So sort of, or I just play it my own way. Right, so then that's the bridge, and then coming into the verse, coming out of the bridge, is a little soft verse about the passion, that part, you know that part. So where is the passion you needed the most? And you kick up the leaves and the magic was lost. 'Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. Okay, so that, for what I do for that, it's kind of like the second verse, when you've got your right hand shifted down with your E flat in the bass. You probably can't see it, but it's this key, an octave lower. Where's the passion? Right there, A flat. Same notes to this one. Now that little piano fill, it's C, D, E flat, B flat, A flat, G. You pick up the leaves and the magic is lost. It's the same thing over again. I like to add a little bit of ambience. I'm hitting the B flat and the E flat right up there. Okay, just a little bit of ambience coming into the big chorus again. I pound out a low B flat in the bottom, which is way down here. Where is it? There it is. And back to the E flat. So that low note that you hear, that's my low E flat. So when I go, it's the passion you needed the most. You kick at the leaves and the magic is lost. 'Cause you had a bad day, you're taking one down. You sing a sad song just to turn it around. You say you don't know, you tell me don't lie. You work at a smile and you go for a ride. And that's all the same. You had a bad day. This is the different part. You see what you like, and how does it feel for one more time? You had a bad day. You had a bad day. Okay, so that whole chorus, until you get this, you had a bad day. It's that C minor chord. And you don't need to do this G if you don't want to, you can just do this. C, E flat, G. Had a bad day, see what you like. So that's a B, and a B, and an E flat, and a G. And how does it feel? Which is descending notes, B flat now, B flat, E flat, and G. For one more time, which is an A. A, C, E flat, G. So if you notice, my bass notes just kind of descend. C's, B's, B flats, A's, A flat. Then steps up to the B flat. So watch that little progression. You had a bad day, you see what you like, and how does it feel for one more time? You had a bad day. Okay, so it's kind of the same chord on the top. Back to that B flat suspended. You had a bad day. Back to the beginning. Okay, you had a bad day. You can dress this up. You had a bad day. La, la, la. You had a bad day. And to end it, see what I did there at the end? I did those two. B flat and E flat, A flat and E flat, and then G and E flat. So let's try that again. You had a bad day. No, no, no. You had a bad day. You do that a couple times. Probably knocked them wrong then, but basically ending on the E flat in the bass, right, which is this one, lower, and that. There you go. Hope that helps. It's slightly confusing me, but hey, hope it helps. Ciao.